Hey guys, RanterInShades here, exercise my first Remember Rights vlog style. I'm going to start this video off by recommending a channel for you guys. Cover Killer Nation. He is a guy who is really a big inspiration to me as far as ranting about music and metal. He's made some rants dealing with elitism that have caught my attention, and he's a really cool guy. He really knows what he's talking about. He mainly specializes in album reviews, but I highly recommend you checking him out, especially if you like my videos about metal elitism. So I'll link you to his channel in the description. He made a video last night that is actually the reason that I'm making this video. It's just my thoughts on this song in question. He released a review last night of a song, a new song by Limp Bizkit called Ready to Go, and it features Lil Wayne. Yep, that's right. Limp Bizkit featuring Lil Wayne. Just let that sink in for a little bit. Alright, let's get all the giggles out. These are just my thoughts on, the idea of this whole thing, as well as their signing to Cash Money. I think it was like either last year or at the end of 2011. If you really want an in-depth review of the song itself, I highly suggest watching Cover Killer Nation's video, because I'm not really going to be talking about the song itself and musical elements. I'm not going to be talking about the song. This is just my thoughts on the idea of this collaboration between Limp Bizkit and Lil Wayne on this song. So if you didn't know already, yep, Limp Bizkit signed with Cash Money. And, at the time, I just saw this as them just being desperate. Because, they're signing with this ultra-mainstream record label and featuring this ultra-mainstream rapper, which I use that term really loosely, in their new song. To me, this is like Limp Bizkit realizing how irrelevant they've become. They haven't really been the big, superstars that they once were back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And this is really what they feel they need to do to shoot themselves back into the spotlight. This will get people talking again. This will make them relevant again. I mean, they've always had some relevance in these recent years. I've been seeing posts on Facebook that show that they're playing some festivals and stuff like that. It shows they still have some relevance, but honestly, this ain't the year 2000 anymore. So it really seems like the most logical thing for Limp Bizkit to sign with Cash Money, to feature Lil Wayne on their song, and it really just seems sad that they feel that this is what is gonna get them back out there. It really does seem pretty sad, especially for me, who doesn't really have any problems with Limp Bizkit. They have a few songs on their first 3 albums that, if I'm in a mood for them, I'll just take them for what they are. Really. Limp Bizkit are kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, and I just take the music for what it is. If I'm in a rap rock or rap metal mood, I'll just crank on a Bizkit song and be like, yeah. I can't help but think that some Limp Bizkit fans are gonna feel a bit alienated by this. Like, it's Limp Bizkit. Do they need to do this? Well, yeah, unfortunately, they haven't really been as big as they were back in the early 2000s. So, again, it's really sad that this is what they feel is the most logical thing to do. And unfortunately, I don't really see this being, a big fucking comeback for them. I don't really see their new album, if this is going to be for a new album, I don't see it really being this big chart-topping fucking hit that's going to put Limp Bizkit back on the map. And they can be as relevant as they were back in, like, 2000, 2001. I don't really see it doing that. And if anything, it's going to make them look kind of like laughingstocks. Like, it is kind of funny that they feel that they need to do this as well. They did release a new album back in 2011 called Gold Cobra, and that did get some people talking, but really, the climate has really changed since they were really big. You know, rap metal, new metal, it ain't really the big selling vehicle that it once was. So, really, I'd love for it to be like that again. I really do. But I don't really think Limp Bizkit really has the power to stay afloat in the mainstream these days. When his style isn't. When their style isn't really, what you hear on the radio, what you see on TV, what's really being promoted a lot. It ain't the same anymore. So with that said, I wish Fred Durst and the guys, I wish them luck, because I think they are probably going to need it. I don't really see them lasting too much longer. I mean, to be honest, I really think that they should have stopped back in like 2005, I think, when they released whatever that album was called after Results May Vary. I really think they should have stopped back then. I mean, it's cool that they really want to fucking make music still. But like I said, it ain't the year 2000 anymore. So those are my thoughts on this whole teaming up with Lil Wayne and signing with Cash Money kind of thing. And those are really my thoughts on Limp Bizkit as well. I was considering making a What's Wrong With about them, but I really didn't have too much to say about them, so really sums it up in here. So, catch you later, guys. I'm Shades, and I'll see you next time. Motherfucker, Limp Bizkit!